So the first thing we need to start off with is getting that colour, and I'm going to start off with the large floral in the middle, and you can see I'm not using a pencil at all. I'm just using my paintbrush to make those different organic lines and organic movements and shapes. So it's kind of like a triangular shape that you have in this floral. The next one, I'm using a different kind of technique, sort of like a swirling line going around, so a circular line, and this is a rose effect, and it has spaces in between, so that shows where each petal is. And I'm doing another one which is at the bottom, using just a regular flower shape and pointing outwards. Again, no pencils. This is sort of an abstract style, more free-flowing style, so don't worry about the mistakes or anything. And these are some other flowers at the side pointing to the right. And then now I'm just changing the colour and using a kind of a yellow colour, and I've just put some yellows around, and this is the flowers in the corner. I've just done a circular shape because I'm going to fill that in with a darker yellow later on, so I'm just doing the shape around. And a few little dots here. Again, that's just, I'm just trying to not do everything perfectly as it is, but just trying to do some kind of representation, but my own stylistic way, in my own stylistic way, and letting my paintbrush take control in a sense. So again, yeah, using the different florals and just trying to mimic the organic shapes that it has. Now this one, this flower here, I'm going to just added some black, but you can add a tiny bit of blue even to make that white colour, because it's not meant to be perfectly white, obviously, because you're on white paper, but you can see there it's kind of like a grey colour. And now I'm finishing off with the leaves, and I like to use the leaves with different types of greens, so try and experiment with different greens. And they are not actually touching the flowers as such, so I'm just testing it out here with different tones of greens. And basically, once you have that, you can then add it to the piece and just put it on the edges just to give it a pop. And once you've done that, you can add those lines as well with the stems of the flowers. And then over the top of using a darker colour to the flower itself, so it's kind of an outline. I've just added a bit of black to the pink, and then I've just gone around the flower and highlighted certain areas to make that flower pop out a little bit more. So that is the focus that I'm going to do now for the rest of them, and just little flicks of lines of paint around it, and not concentrating on every single line, as it were, like the outline of each one. You don't want it to be an outline as it is permanently, because it can look too distinctive. But if you just put little dots or little lines around just to make it a little pop, it's just a bit of character, adds a bit of character to it. So added lines to the leaves as well. Just tiny bit of lines, you can see that there. And then for this floral here, I haven't actually done the rounded shapes, I've just put little dots on there. So it's just a bit of abstraction there, it just flicks. It just makes it more exciting, and it adds a bit of character. So you're actually looking at the flower, but just not making it perfect. So yeah. So keep adding those little bit of flicks and lines around. And that's it. You've got your floral motif. And you can see that, and this can be scanned and made into a surface pattern. I hope you enjoyed looking at how I make my floral motif. If you have joined along and you've made your own floral motif, you can make that into a surface pattern. Thank you again for joining. Take care and goodbye.